Hey, and welcome back. I hope you can hear me, and I hope you can see what a sweaty mess I am. We're in Mexico at sea level, and it's currently October, and I would be not lying if I told you it was probably 95 degrees Fahrenheit in here. It is insanely hot. It's 9:30 in the morning. Just to give you an idea, this is actually this is my second t-shirt of the day, just getting set up to have a little video. But anyway, it's Saturday, and in a departure from the Carabella project, which is over there. This is the Grill Sport here, but I received a package, and the package is here. So I just wanted to go through what it is, because it's for the BMW. So this is the BMW OEM battery. This died about 18 months ago. It lasted about 3 years on the bike originally, and it's a good battery. And to replace this cost me somewhere around about 200 bucks, which is quite a lot of money. So what I did about 18 months ago is I tried a different manufacturer, a local battery chain here in Mexico, and it was about $50. I didn't expect it to do particularly well, but I wanted to see what the result would be. So 16, 18 months later, here we are, and I have to change the battery again. So this time, I've had the super expensive one, which is this one, 12 volt, 12 amp, 200 amp. It says in there, I don't know what the cold cranking amps are on this one, it doesn't say. Anyway, so what I did is I bought this, and the reason I wanted to do the vid is because when I first got a battery sent to me, I wasn't quite sure what to expect. So what I thought I'd do is unbox it for you, so you'll know what to expect. So if you buy a battery online, this is a Yuasa YTX14BS, I believe. We'll have a look in a sec. This is, oh there you go, YTX14BS, yeah. 12 volt, 12 amp hours, and Rosa is a good make. So what we're going to do is just unbox this fella and have a look at what you get when you buy a battery online. Now, I would have bought this from a local retailer if I could, but I couldn't, so I had to buy it online because I am a fan of supporting your local retailer. Okay, so here we go. Yuasa YTX14BH, and this is the correct, I've checked this a couple of times, this is the correct battery for my particular bike. So here we've got the acid, or whatever you want to call it, the fluid, and here we have the battery itself. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do, and I learned this from last time, is just to make sure that it's the same battery. So you put it in the same orientation, and you check the dimensions, and that one's correct, and that one's correct, and the height is correct, so we know it'll fit. And the next thing I like to do is double check that the terminals are on the right side. It is possible to buy batteries where, so this one is negative and positive, so negative, positive. You can buy batteries where, even in this orientation, they are the other way around. I think they have an L after them. The one for the KTM is like that. It's an L. Anyway, so this one is negative, positive, and this one is negative, positive. So we're pretty sure that this is going to fit okay. Alright, so we can leave that to one side because we don't need you anymore. So what I did is I went online and I looked at the Yuasa video, which I'm going to link in the description below, because you should watch that. You should not watch me. You should watch professionals on how to do things. I'm doing this really because they don't show you the unboxing, like exactly what you're going to get, which is why I'm doing this. So what I'm going to do is fill this up, and I might cut it, splice it a little bit, because I don't want people necessarily doing what I do. Go watch the professionals, not muppets like me covered in sweat in a tiny garage in the middle of Mexico. Okay, that's about it. Oh my goodness. Alright, you have to do this. You're supposed to wear gloves too. I'm not going to wear gloves, I can't be bothered. So, what you're supposed to do is pull this fella up. Boom. And you have to get this. You have to open it up. Take this off. And you have to get this. You have to turn it upside down. And with a firm motion, they say. Boom. Not massively difficult. Just watching this go, I'm going to say that this is going to take around about 3 or 4 minutes. I guess we're going to see, maybe even 5. It's just going in nice and slow. I'm only seeing air bubbles out of 2 of the this one and this one, but they're all going down. So I'm assuming this is the way it works. That these are the vents. And it goes up from there. Now, according to the Yuasa video, activating it puts it at about 70%. We're going to test that because I have a little tester here, which is the one I use on the bike. So this is also, I mean, all of my stuff has these SAE, I think they're SAE connectors. So they all connect together. This is my trickle charger, which we're going to be using. That one there, not that one. This one. This is a Stanley 12-volt battery charger maintainer. It's quite small. It cost me about $20-something, and it ends in the same. So you can see these. Let's get a little closer to the old camera there. See those? So all of my connections for 12 volts are these. So whether it be my USB adapter, which has got 2 USBs in it, that's what that looks like. So it's a USB adapter, but it also gives you your battery voltage. And we've got a couple of USBs in that. So that plugs into the bike. I will show you the connection on the bike. That being said, let's open that up, and that is my battery tender and charger. So this lives inside my tank bag. It comes from a pass-through, which is over here. You actually see it right there, if you can see that. And that goes to the battery. And the battery on the F700 and 800 series is actually right here. And you know that because just going around here, there is the fuel cap. So this is the fuel tank at the back of the bike, which means the front of the bike is clear for things like air boxes and batteries. All right, back to the sweaty mess that is me, and we are ready to pull this because it's been 20 minutes. Oh yeah, this is good and hot. Okay, on with the old eye protection as usual, because nobody wants to get annoyed. Oh, that was easy, wasn't it? It was an anticlimax. Get our supplied cap, which is never supposed to come off. Do not open. Okay, so that goes there. You know what? What are my gogs? I don't want this thing to flip back up on me. Okay. Yep. Alright. Alright, job's a good one. I would say that was a full shot, and that was very easy to do. So don't be afraid to get a battery. My understanding is that when you buy a battery from a dealer, They do exactly this. So these things are stored in the back of their warehouse, and then they bring it out and they activate it for you. So they're just doing this for you. The nice thing about doing it yourself is you know exactly when it was activated. Because I wouldn't know, for example, if someone had activated a battery 6 months ago and then sold it to me as new. If it says a certain voltage and the drop test is okay, maybe somebody sells it. I don't know. That one on there, and that one on there. And the first thing I'm going to do is, as a sake of interest, is to see what voltage it says. And it says 12.9. You can see that, it says 12.9. Which is interesting because it's only supposed to really have 70% power. So, I don't know, whatever. It says 12.9. It's interesting. So now what we'll do is we'll plug in our trickle charger, which is this guy here. And we'll put him in like so. So we've got an orange light. Hopefully you can see that. It's an orange light. And at some point that light will turn green, and when that light turns green, this battery is ready to go. And I suspect it will take a while because it says battery charger and maintainable. It's a trickle charger, so it's charging extremely slowly, which apparently is a good way to do it. So there we go. We bought a battery. We're going to try a mid-range $100 one, not the $60 one that wasn't very good, or the $200 one, which was good, but OEM and frankly really expensive. We've activated it ourselves, so we know when it was activated, and we're charging it. So all we've got to do now is, once it's fully charged, is drop it in the bike and go riding. Okay, see you next time.